Hey folks, I just got back from trying the brand new Les Paul Standard 60s version. And here's a video with my first impressions and some tones from the guitar. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up and please subscribe. Cheers. This is the 60s iced tea. First thing I noticed when I picked it up was the way the weight of the guitar felt. It definitely felt different than any weight relieved Les Paul, but not necessarily super heavy. I didn't find it much heavier than, say, a classic 2018 or any other Les Paul, but it just felt like it had some some girth to it, which was good. The neck on this thing was absolutely perfect. It was a 60 slim taper neck. It just felt really good and really comfortable in my hands. I was able to play this thing really easily right away. I was able to dig in, do my runs. I mean, that part of it just was perfect for me. The 61 pickups that come with it, they sound really nice. Really nice. They're not super hot, not high output pickups. You can hear everything you play. They sounded really good. I was really happy with the tones I was getting out of the guitar. By the way, I'm playing through a Mesa rectifier. I think it was the dual rectifier that I was playing through. Oops. Best way to describe the overall tones was it's a Les Paul. It sounded like a Les Paul. But for me the bigger thing wasn't the sounds, because the sounds were great, but I mean Les Pauls generally sound great to my ears. It just the overall feel of the guitar, I don't know, it's just really weird. It felt a little bit different than the typical Les Pauls I play. I can't really put my finger on it. It just felt different. Beautiful. You have to excuse my bad playing, but when I say it felt different, not different in a bad way. It actually felt really good. If I was to throw a criticism at this guitar, I would say the price. I know in the US it's a lot less expensive. I think it's $2,500 US. This Les Paul in Canada is still $3,300, which is a little more to do with just our exchange rate. That's the only thing. I mean, but it is a great guitar. I mean, I looked really closely at all the finishing. I looked at the binding. I looked at the nut. I looked at the joint, the neck joint. Everything looked really, really, really good. The finishing on this guitar was absolutely spectacular. So would I buy this guitar? In a heartbeat, I would buy it. I would prefer the Bourbon Burst though. The iced tea looked great, but I would prefer the Bourbon Burst. Speaking of, another thing I gotta mention is they call this a double A top. The top on this guitar is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just a great guitar, played extremely well. Highly recommend this guitar. Highly recommend it. It's just beautiful. I'd also like to thank Long McQuaid, the North York location of Long McQuaid, for letting me play this guitar as long as I did and record. And if you want a great Les Paul, go to that store and buy that guitar for sure.